Hey guys, welcome to BestReviews. Today we're going to give you a few tips and tricks on ways to keep your knives sharp. This here is your average everyday kind of kitchen knife quick sharpener. And the way these things work, they have a little fine channel and a coarse channel. So you're typically going to want to start in the coarse channel if your blade is really dull. So the way you're going to do this is plant it on a firm, stable tabletop and simply place the blade through the channel and draw it through. If you're pressing too hard, you would be in danger of slashing down at the end of the draw and nicking your tabletop. So if you're worried about that, you can always just take a simple piece of cardboard or something to place underneath it instead. And that way, you won't damage your table. Now you'll want to start in the coarse channel, and after a few draws there, move over to the fine channel. You will have to use this more frequently than some of the other methods that I'm going to show you. The other most common one you'll find in most homes is called a sharpening steel. The way a sharpening steel works, you're just going to want to place this on the table so that you're using the blade downwards and not towards you. You want to face it down, and all you're going to do is scrape down the surface on each side. One time that I use this one a lot is, for instance, when I'm trying to cut tomatoes and the blade is just kind of squishing them in the kitchen. This is going to help kind of pull all the burrs out of the edge of the blade and just give it kind of a quick sharpen, and it'll slice right through. Now, once you're a little more comfortable with it, there is a reason that this little handguard is here. It's to make sure that you don't slash your own fingers, but once you're more comfortable using this, you can move a little faster with it. Now, the longest lasting way that I'm going to show you how to sharpen is with these sharpening blocks. These come in a variety of shapes and sizes and different grits as well. And what I mean by grit is there's a coarse version, there's a fine version, and they may also look like this. This is a double-sided sharpening stone. It's going to have a very coarse side and a fairly fine side. Again, you want a nice stable surface. And you want to maintain a 20-degree angle as consistently as possible as you scrape the blade along this edge. And the way this works is you're just going to push the knife along the surface like this. And you have to make sure, if your blade has a curve in it like this one does, that you're hitting all of those edges. If you're using a sharpening stone like this that does not have a foot or a base like these guys do, you might find that you're going to damage your tabletop, or the stone is going to slide when you're using it. So an easy fix for that is to just get a simple dish towel and lay that down on the surface. Same deal, you're just going to want to go back and forth along this edge, 20 degrees at all times. Two surfaces, you want to go on the coarse side first, and you work your way to the smoother side. You're going to want to maintain a fairly consistent, firm pressure throughout this process. And then you'll eventually want to test that edge and make sure that it is gaining the sharpness that you're looking for. Now, when you use a sharpening stone, you're likely to create some dust that's going to stick to the blade if you let it dry like that. So when you're finished, you'll definitely want to wash it off. Same thing for your everyday carry small pocket knives. Nothing has changed. All you need to do is maintain that angle and that pressure. And if the blade has a curve, you gotta kind of turn it through. Make sure you hit all the edges. And like I mentioned, this is gonna be the longest lasting method of sharpening that you can do. Sharpening along a sharpening stone with, maybe you have 3 different grits of sharpening stone. You're going to get the finest, mirror edge that you possibly could with sharpening stone. I sharpen my own knives at home. My kitchen knives that are most used probably get a good sharpen on a stone once a month, and I kind of scrape it along a sharpening steel every few times that I use it. Well, thanks for watching. That's all we've got for you today. Check us out online at bestreviews.com, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/bestreviews. We'll see you next time.